Good day everyone, this is our voting system using extended Euclidean algorithm. My name is Janay Sakepe.
My name is Clipperson Orbilio.
My name is Nathaniel Ramos.
My name is Rejalan Bitaan.
And I am Althea Razo. Without further ado, let's start.
The algorithm we use is extended Euclidean algorithm. It finds the greatest common divisor of two numbers and also finds best out coefficients x and y.
This is important because when GCD is 1, the algorithm gives us the modular inverse. We use this inverse to verify both codes.
For assessment, we tested the algorithm separately, clicking how A works open a panel. We entered A equals 10,007 and B equals 7. The algorithm compute the inverse. The result showed that the inverse of 7 mod 10,007 is 7,148.
We also tested type complexity. A is equals to 10,007 and B is equal to 7. The algorithm we used completed only in 4 steps.
Now let me show you the code. At the beginning of the code, we define all the colors for our user interface. We have BG, BG color which is dark blue, ancient color which is bright blue, success color which is green, and warning color which is red. These colors makes our voting system look modern and easy to read. Next, we define the fonts. We use Segoe UI for the most text and Consolas for the log area to give it a terminal look. Now let me show you the data structure. We have hash map called candidates. These store each candidate's name and their unique prime number. For example, Althea Razo has prime 13, Janessa Epe has prime 17, Clipperson Orbilio has prime 19, Rajalon Bituanon has prime 23. We also have another hash map called vote records. This stores each voter ID and their vote details. This prevents double voting. We have a variable called total votes to count all votes. And we have modulo set to 10,007. This is our prime number used for all modular calculations. Now let me go to the constructor. The constructor sets up the window title, size, and background color. It then calls initialize voting data, build header, build main panel, and build footer. The initialize voting data method adds the 4 candidates to the hash maps with their prime numbers. Now let me show you the build header method. This creates the top of the window. It shows the title secure voting system, the subtitle, and the total votes counter on the right side. Now let me show you the build main panel method. This uses grid bag layout to arrange 3 panels. On the left is the vote panel, on the right is the admin panel, at the bottom is the system log. Now let me show you the build vote panel method. This creates the panel where voters cast their votes. It has 3 input fields. First is drop down for selecting position like president, vice president, or treasurer, or any other positions. Second is a drop down for selecting the candidate. Third is a text field for entering the voter ID. Then there is a submit vote button. Now let me show you the build admin method. This creates the admin panel. It has a manage candidates section with add and delete buttons. Then it has verify vote codes button, show results button, reset election button, and how EEA works button. Now let me show you the build log panel method. This creates the system log area. All action like casting votes and verification rows are displayed here. Now let me show you the core algorithm. Look for the method called extended Euclidean. This is our extended Euclidean algorithm implementation. This method takes two numbers and m. If m is 0, either two numbers a and m. If m is 0, it returns a, 1, and 0. This is the base case. Otherwise, it calls itself recursively with m and a modulo m, and it calculates the coefficient using the formula. This is the standard recursive implementation of the algorithm. Next to it is the mood, mood inverse method. This method calls extended Euclidean. If the GCD result is 1, it returns the modular inverse. If not, it returns negative 1 to indicate no inverse exists. This method is used for verification. Now let me show you the generate vote code method. This method takes a voter ID and a candidate prime. First, it generates a random salt number between 1 and 100, then calculates the vote code using the formula candidate prime times salt times 7, then modulo 10,007. It returns the code and salt separated by a pipe symbol. Now let me show you the verify vote code method. This method takes a vote code and a candidate prime. First, it splits the vote code into code part and the salt part. Then it calls mod inverse to get the inverse of 7 modulo 10,007. Then it multiplies the code by the inverse, takes modulo 10,007 and divides by the salt. This gives you this gives the recovered candidate prime. If it matches the original prime, the prime method returns true. If not, it returns false. Now let me show you the cast vote method. This method is called when the user clicks submit vote. First, it checks if the voter ID is empty. If yes, it shows an error. Then it clicks if the voter ID has already voted. If yes, it shows an error and prevents double voting. Then it gets the selected candidate and its prime number. It calls generate vote code to create the vote code. Then it stores the vote in the vote recorder's hash map. It increases total votes by 1 and updates the counter display. Finally, it displays the vote details in the system log. Now let me show you the verify votes method. This method is called when the admin clicks verify vote codes. First, it checks if there are any votes. If not, it shows a message. Then it loops through all stored votes. For each it calls verify vote code. It counts how many are valid and how many are invalid. Finally, it displays the summary in the system log. Now let me show you the show results method. This method counts votes for each candidate, calculates percentages, and determines the winner. It then displays the result with a simple bar chart. Now let me show you the reset election method. This method clears all votes and resets the total counter. Now let me show you the EEA computation panel class. It's a separate window that opens when you click how EEA works. Inside the class, there is a method called compute and animate. This method takes the user input for A and B. It runs the extended Euclidean algorithm step by step for each division step. It records the equation, then shows the back substitution process. Finally, it displays the Bezout coefficient, the GCD, and the modular inverse if it existed. All of this is displayed with a typing animation using a timer. That is the complete code structure of our voting system using extended Euclidean algorithm. The algorithm is implemented in the extended Euclidean method and used throughout the verification process. extended Euclidean algorithm. Let me show you how it works. First, let me explain what you see on the screen. On the left side, voting panel. On the right side, admin panel. At the bottom is a system log where all actions are recorded. Now let me cast my first vote. I click on the position drop down. I see 4 positions. I choose president. See. Now I click on the candidate drop down. As you can see 4 candidates. Then I click Altea Razo. Now I type a voter ID. I will use 001. I click submit vote. The system log shows a new vote was cast. It shows the voter ID, the position, the candidate, and the vote code. The vote code is numbered followed by a salt. Now let me cast a second vote. I select Vice President, go again in the positions, then click Vice President, and I choose John Isaac Epe. Now I type voter ID as 002. Then I click Submit Vote. Now let me cast a third vote. I select Secretary. I choose Clifferson Orbilio. And now I type voter ID 003. I click Submit Vote. Now let me cast a fourth vote. Again, similar function. Select Treasurer, go again, then name, then Rajalon Bituanon, then voter ID 004, then click Submit Vote. Now I have 4 votes, one of each candidate. Look at the top right corner. The total votes counter shows 4. Now let me try to cheat. I try to vote again using voter ID 001. I click vote submit vote, then system shows an error. It says this voter ID has already voted. The system prevent double voting. Now let me verify all votes. I click the verify vote codes button on the admin panel. The system logs shows the verification report. For each voter, the system uses the extended Euclidean algorithm to check the vote code. It shows the inverse of 7 modulo 10,007 is 7,148. Then it shows the recovered candidate prime. Each vote shows valid. Let me show the result. I'll click the show result button. Okay. The system displays the final result. It shows each candidate and their vote count. It also shows the winner. Since each candidate has 1 vote, there's a tie, but the system will show the winner based on the first highest. Now let me show the EEA computation panel. I click how EEA works button. A new window pops up. Then, as you can see, there's already 10,007 and 7 on the EAE. If I click compute that, the panel slowly types out each step. Step 1 shows 10,007 equals 7 times 1,429 plus 4. And step 2 shows 7 equals 4 times 1 plus 3. Step 3 shows 4 equals 3 times 1 plus 1. Then step 4 shows 3 equals 1 times 3 then plus 0. Then it shows the Biot coefficient. Finally, it shows the modular inverse of 10,007. Modulo 7 is 2. This proves the algorithm works correctly. Oh, it's this one. It's one. This works correctly. Now let me go back to the main system. I click close on the EEA panel. Now let me reset the election. I click reset election. A confirmation dialog appears. I click yes. The system log shows the election was cleared. The total voters counter goes back to 0. Now let me cast one more vote to show everything works again. I select president. I choose Altea Razo. I type voter ID 999. I click submit vote. The vote is recorded. I click show result. Altea Razo is the winner with 1 vote. So this is how vote our voting system using extended Euclidean algorithm. Thank you.
In conclusion, our voting system using extended Euclidean algorithm successfully verifies votes and detects tampering. Thank you for watching.